Hello everyone, Dean Oz from Dartech again. On this tutorial we're going to just cover off on the front of the article manager page. Now we've just spent the last number of tutorials playing with the options button and everything that goes on with the options. So it's time to step it up one level and have a look at what this page allows you to do to your articles. Now as you can see, it's basically a list of articles that you've created for your website. Just a quick explanation from top to bottom of this page. We have our top section up here, which is your main Joomla menu. Okay, that'll appear in every single area that you have. Okay, we have the title of the page, so Article Manager, and then we have a number of buttons along here where you can actually do certain features and functions to your articles. But these buttons won't work unless you check the checkboxes down the side. Right, so the one up here that says check all, so you can, if you do that, you can check all the buttons, or if you just want to select one of them, right, we can do a whole range of things. So if we click on that button and go edit, it opens up the editor so that you can actually edit the article itself. If we click on the article again and go publish, right, it'll change the status of the article to publish. Or if we want to unpublish it, we just click on the unpublish button and it changes the status to unpublished, and that will no longer show on your web page. It'll just sit there waiting for you to do whatever you need to do to it. Okay, now you can do the same option here just by clicking on the button itself. If you wanted to do multiple articles, however, you can click on 2 or 3 of these at a time and then click unpublish, and it unpublishes a lot. So it's a lot quicker to do that than it is to click on each individual icon, although you're clicking the checkboxes anyway, so it's really neither here nor there. Alright, the next button is your featured button. This is used if you have your home page set up for featured articles, which we do, and if you scroll down you can see the 6 articles here that are listed as featured articles. Now if we go to our home page, you'll notice that the articles that we have, okay, one at the top, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 articles. They denote the what articles. Now you can change what articles you have on the front page just by clicking on the button, okay, and changing it to another one. So when you go back to your home page and refresh it, you'll see that we have a new article on the front page again. So it's that simple to change the articles on your front page. It's just a matter of moving data around and setting options. The next button across here is the archive button. Now if your article's out of date and it doesn't need to be on your site anymore, however you want to keep the information, you just click on the archive button after you've checked the boxes. Notice they disappear altogether. Now we can get those back simply by clicking on the search tools and select the status, okay, and click on the archived link. Alright, and there's your archived articles here. Now you can still do whatever you need to them if you want to, or delete them, or if you wanted to keep them, you can. There's actually menus that you can place on your front page for archived articles, so you can have an archive that people can go back to and look at if they wish. So archive just means that the information's old information, but you want to keep it and put it away somewhere safe. Right, to bring them back, just click on the buttons and click publish. Right, notice they've all disappeared. That's because we're looking for archived articles and there's none there. So if we just go back to select status, right, and there they are back again. Okay, so it's that easy. The check-in button. What happens with Joomla is if you have a number of people editing articles on your website, if you have one article open, no one else can open that article until you've finished with it. Now a lot of times Joomla will leave that item checked out until you check the item back in again. So if you're having a problem with an item and you can't open it, basically all you do is you check on the item, you click on the checkbox and click check in. It'll come up saying that it's been successfully checked in. Now it'll do that regardless whether it's checked out or not. Alright, so it's just making sure that that article is ready to be used by another person. Okay, the trash button, if we want to get rid of an article, we just click on it, pick on our first article, hit the trash button, and you notice it's disappeared. Now it hasn't entirely disappeared. If we go back into the search tools and go to select status again, and you'll see a trashed icon. Okay, there it is there. Now if you really want to get rid of it, what you need to do is you need to select it and hit empty trash, right, and that'll delete it altogether. Or if you want to bring it back, you can bring it back to publish, okay, and it comes back into the live documents. Now, just a word of caution there. If you have an article in a trashed state, and you try and create another article with the same title, and it tries to use the same alias, it'll come up with an error saying that you've already got an article in that with that title. Okay, even though you won't see it on your front list, what you need to do is go and check the trash folder and delete any article that you don't want. Okay, so just a word of caution there. You need to make sure that your trashed articles will still stop you from doing things in certain situations. Okay, your batch processing. This is a new feature in Joomla 3.3 that I've seen, and it allows you to do a number of functions to a number of articles on the fly, all in once. So we click 3 or 4 articles, and we go batch. Okay, a number of options you have here is we can add 1 tag at a time by the look of it to the articles. We can change the access level. I'll keep it the original, this one. We can set the language. Because we've only got one language there, just going to leave it as original, and we can select the category for move or copy. Now this is a really interesting one here, because what we can do is we can create 4 new articles in a different category simply by going to a different category and go copy. Okay, and that'll create 4 more articles. I won't do that, but I will move them to a level 5. Now if we go process, okay, there's the 4 articles that we chose, and now on the level 5 category. Now if we open one of them, notice that the tag is now in the edit area as well. So the batch process is a really useful tool if you want to get a group of documents and just move them to a different category, which is very handy. Okay, the help button over here opens up the Joomla Documentationn help files. Very useful help files if you want to go through them. And it'll tell you a lot. Doesn't tell you a whole lot of explanation of what these items do, but just tells you what options are there. Okay, worth reading. It's not a bad help system, and it's there available anytime you need it. I'm going to kill that tutorial there for those that top menu bar. I'll cover off on the rest of these areas on the next tutorial. I hope you got something out of it. If you like it, please. If you like the tutorial, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. That'd be appreciated. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.